Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Creators Tournament Grand Final. Today, with you is me, Commander Ivy, and a surprise that I prepared for everyone, Mr. Godlike Mike. Hello there, Mike.
Thanks for the welcoming, and I'm very excited to be here today and coach the matches or comment the matches. And yeah,
Maybe coach as well, because our viewers will be watching. Many people will be learning how to play the game. Mike, how are you feeling about the whole tournament thing? Are you excited about the matches
I'm
that are
super
going to be
excited.
happening?
I'm
Same,
definitely excited.
same.
There's crazy players. Aleppo is a world top player for sure, well deserved. And yeah, I'm very excited to see what they are capable of today.
I think things are going to get heated for sure. Also, my apologies about the timer. You know, things are a bit random in Rush Royale, so our timer got to be a little bit random there. But I just needed to, just get my hair right and get everything ready, so that's it. So, what's going to happen today? Today, we're going to see two grand finals between four great players. The first final is going to happen between the finalists of the EU bracket. That's Aleppo and Fers. And the second final is going to happen with the NA bracket. That's going to be between Matty the Giant and Sky the Raccoon. Mike, can you please tell me a little bit about the rules of the tournament and how we're going to handle it?
Of course, the matches are going to be best of three. That means the first one who wins 2 games will get the victory and be determined the winner. There is a special build that has a level cap on level 15 for common units, and it just goes down till the level 11 for legendary units to make it as fair as possible. So both have the exact same chances. And yeah.
That's it. That's pretty much it. Creators will be able to play whatever deck they want to play. As Mike said, units are going to be kept at level 15, max heroes. Also, items are going to be maxed out, no mythics, just the max level items. And then we'll see who wins. Now about the rewards. The winner is going to receive 2,000 platinum, 3,500 or 3,500 essence, 1,000 celestial shards, and 150 hammers. Mike, how big is that loot for the winner from someone who plays the game on the top level? Is that a good reward?
Pretty big, actually. 2,000 platinum is equal to around $200. So that's just the platinum. If you calculate the essences and the celestial shards, especially the celestial shards, because that's the rarest resource in the game, basically, and also the best for the late or end game. So yeah, you can do a lot with those rewards.
That's a good reward for the winner, isn't it?
Absolutely. And even the second place will get a lot of rewards. He will just get half the plat, which is around $100, 2,000 essences, and 500 celestial shards.
Wonderful. Also, for those of you who are watching us on Twitch right now, there is a special Twitch drop happening on this channel. By watching for just 1 hour, you'll get a super special avatar, a Twitch drop avatar. And it's none other but a streamer duck. We all love ducks here. You know us and the ducks and the love for ducks. So if you want to get it, stay with us, get the Twitch drop. So, Mike, should we take a look at our very first finalist?
Oh yeah, please. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, our finalist number 1 is Mr. Aleppo. If you're cheering for Aleppo right now, spam emotes in chat. Please do that if you're supporting Aleppo here with us today. So Aleppo's name is German. That's not German, by the way. It's written the same way, but it's not really. It's German. Aleppo's been playing Rush Royale since forever. Mike, who's been playing Rush Royale longer, Aleppo or yourself?
I think we played it more or less the same, maybe a month or 2 difference, because I also started at the very beginning. But yeah, he's around since forever, also as a content creator. I love the picture, by the way, it's amazing.
So Aleppo, if you're watching, please send this picture in a frame to Mike. Mike is a big fan. Mike is going to put it on the wall. That's for sure. So, Aleppo's occupation, professional Russian content creator. We all know that. Aleppo discovered the game while stuck at home sick and spent 2 days playing endless co-op non-stop. Quite admirable, actually. Aleppo's favorite unit is cultist, as we can see in the picture. And the superpower is phenomenal stress resistance. Mike, do you own this superpower?
Yes, I do, but I'm definitely not as quick with my fingers as he is. He's, I would also call the superpower of him, he merges like Lucky Luke. He's very, very quick with the merges, so that's definitely another superpower of him.
Let's take a look at our finalist number 2. Our second finalist is Thers. I am going to begin by saying that this picture with the kitten is an absolute killer. I feel like it deserves an extra point, to be honest.
Me too. Absolutely. Everybody knows I love cats, and this one is the cutest I've ever seen. And that means a lot, because I'm very proud of mine as well. This one is so cute.
Oh, that's cute. Maybe the cat can visit us on the stream as well. That's going to be cool. But if not, we're not going to force anyone. So Ferz's real name is Peter, which is really nice. Ferz has been playing Rush Royale since 2023, so soon it's going to be 3 years. The occupation is quite curious, which is a web developer. Maybe this is something that also makes Ferz really good at Rush Royale, because for quite a few people, Ferz is quite, I want to say, an undesirable partner during the random league. A lot of people were trying to dodge Ferz during the creator tournament, that's for sure. Ferz discovered the game in a dream. Mike, do you ever dream about Rush Royale?
No. I don't. But if he dreamed about it, it might be Destiny that is here, actually. So.
I agree. Favorite unit is Fire Mage, the OG. Okay. The OG. And Mike, what do you think about that beautiful superpower of Ferz's?
I would just love to hear it, to be honest. And I'll definitely turn on his stream next time and ask him to show us his superpowers, that's for sure.
Show us his superpower so that he's barking like a cat. All right. Okay, so the first match of the day between Aleppo and Ferz is about to begin. Mike, your predictions. Who do you think is going to win this one? Who do you think is going to take the first game?
I've played against First before. He is incredibly good, but I also played a million times against Aleppo, and I think Aleppo has the slight edge, to be honest. I would say it's a 1-1, and it ends with a 2-1 for Aleppo.
Would luck or random play a role in the outcome of the games? What do you think?
RNG is definitely a factor, it always is. But so is skill, and it depends what deck they play, and definitely also luck makes a big role. If the Twilight Ranger gets hit by anything, like putting like a Dark Priest heal card or whatever, then the game is basically GG.
All right, so we are in a game now. The game has begun. So at the top we have Ferz. Ferz is playing Twilight Ranger, Kobold, the Witch. Also, the Gunslinger we have there in the deck, and Ferz is flexing there right now. Wow. Right. So the decks are pretty much identical, right?
Absolutely. I mean, there is meta, there is the best decks in the game, and that's definitely the one right now.
All right.
It just comes down.
For those of the viewers, for those who don't play the game on the top levels, what makes this meta really good at the moment? What makes it so powerful right now?
I think it's the control mainly, because you can, like the build-up is very easy with this deck, and you also have a lot of control. You can press the button of the Twilight Ranger, which First just did right there, to insta-kill the bosses, so there is a ton of burst damage incoming. And additionally to that, about collecting Kobold stacks, that's very important, so to drop them in the mine, preferably the gold mine, which Aleppo just did very nicely here. And collect stacks, just as many as you can, because more stacks, more damage.
More stacks, more damage. Is there any cap for the Kobold, in this stacks-wise? Like, is there a limit after which you should not collect Kobolds anymore? Or should you get, like, as many as you can?
You should get as many as you can, but it goes up to 100 stacks with Kobold, and you get 4% every single time you drop a Kobold into a mine per stack. You actually get 2 stacks on a normal mine and 3 stacks on a gold mine. So that's a total of 12% more damage whenever you put a tier 1 into a gold mine. And after 100 stacks, it just caps and you get much, much less bonus. So you should aim to get the 100 stacks as quickly as you can to not get run over by your opponent. And once you're there, you should focus on anything else, basically.
All right, so we saw that to the Phantom, Aleppo did slightly bit more damage than Fers did. Why is that? Is that because Aleppo's got more Cobalt stacks at the moment, which is not that much more? 30 over, well, it was 30 against 28.
No, not really. There's many factors that come into play. Cobalt stacks is a very important one, but definitely also the tier of Twilight Ranger. Aleppo has it on tier 3, or had it on tier 3 at the boss, while First was only on tier 2. It's also a little bit due to the RNG lock with Necro that you get.
Okay.
And yeah, stacks were basically the same. Right now, First is actually ahead with the stacks.
Okay, so Fez has Twilight Ranger rank 4 and 56 stacks right now, while Aleppo's remains at 42. All right. So at this point in the game, when we're having 2 of the similar decks, which is quite curious, would you say that both of them are playing on the same talents?
Yeah, definitely. I think they play right side, left side, right side talent. First right, second left, third right. I would love to check it, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to play. Because the reason why they play it is because the ability button, the mana button on Twilight Ranger will get a gigantic boost, damage boost. And you can use that whenever the Phantom arrives to make an insane amount of damage whenever you want on demand. And that's how you, in later waves, when the bosses get a lot of HP and you just boost and press all the buttons right, you do crazy damage.
So there is also a strategy to choke the opponent. That's what the people say. And sometimes you need to choose the right wave to choke your opponent. With these decks, when do you think that's going to be happening? When are we going to see like the real deal breaker in this particular age?
Oof, this is kind of tough to say. With Phantom mode, it's more about if you can outpace your opponent. It can go to like wave 15, it can also go to like wave 20. It really depends who gets the lead. If there is somebody that gets the lead earlier, then the wave will definitely, the game will definitely end sooner.
All right.
And yeah, the point where the game will be decided is definitely the boss.
Okay, so wave is not, but I mean the boss is on like which wave is like when are we going to see that? Also, the bosses are random. Can bosses that are assigned to each wave, can they also affect the outcome of how the game is going to go? Like which bosses are going to come out at a later wave, for instance?
Definitely. I think the most dangerous boss is Monkey King, because he stuns the target. And if he stuns your only damage dealer, well, there is only one damage dealer with this deck, or only one tile that actually does damage, which is the main Twilight Ranger. And if anything happens to this one, the game can be over very, very quickly.
So for both of them, we see that is the Twilight Ranger, which is currently on rank 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And for Aleppo, it's 112 stacks. Then for Fez, it's 98 stacks. So this is their most vulnerable unit. This is something that they definitely should not lose.
Yeah, if they lose this, the game is over, basically.
Okay. All right. So based on how both of them are playing, what can you say? Are any of them making any mistakes at the moment?
No, I think both play extremely well. It's kind of hard to focus on both players, but I try to do it one after another. But yeah, they're both doing incredibly well, because it's important to have a couple of trappers on the board to amplify the damage. You always have to have a second Twilight Ranger on the board that collects stacks. Right now, Aleppo is capped out. No, he has a second tier 2 now that collects stacks. You should always have a Twilight Ranger that is not capped on stacks, like in the bottom corner left now. It's very important to have one of those, otherwise you miss out on stacks and you will fall behind in the game.
All right, I see. We already do see the difference. So Aleppo does more damage to the Phantom than Fez does, right? I think that is correct. So currently there is slightly more. Do you think that difference is going to increase with the waves as we go? We are, by the way, already on wave 7 with 3 bosses coming out in just 25 seconds.
Technically, First is supposed to be doing more damage. They have the same amount of Cobalt stacks. First is on top in regards of Twilight Ranger stacks, so technically he should be doing more damage. The cruel thing here is, if you press Necro, you lock down 5 units completely. They always press Necro just about now. First will, at least.
But Aleppo didn't have Necro ready, so...
Exactly. That was a small mistake from him, because you always should have it ready whenever whenever the Phantom appears. First was unlucky here because you can completely lock down the Twilight Ranger with your Necro ability, and if you do this right at the Phantom, you don't deal any damage to the bosses, and therefore, the bosses won't have many HP.
So basically Aleppo still, even though Aleppo didn't have Necromant ready in time, even though Aleppo couldn't press the Necromant's ability right before the Phantom, Fez just wasn't lucky, right, with where the Necromant's blocking.
Exactly, yeah.
All right.
You need to pay close attention. They're not using Necro now. They will just use it before the Phantom.
All right.
And let's see what it locks.
Okay.
Pay attention to
let's do it.
Okay, First was once again unlucky, but so was on Aleppo. Also, a very important strategy is to always have a full board, because 5 spots will be locked, and if you don't have all the spots covered with units, then the chance is way higher that your main damage dealer gets hit, obviously.
So Necromance, he always targets the square on the field that has the unit on it. Am I correct here? So it will not go to an empty square.
Exactly. And if you only have 5 units on the board, then all those 5 will be covered.
That's a GG then.
Exactly.
That's pretty much a GG at that point. All right, we did see the tables turn. We did see Aleppo's bosses being extremely powerful. They got a lot of HP after the Phantom mode. I can see both players are really stressed right now. I can see that stakes are high here.
Yes. First, just locked down the Twilight Ranger at the right moment. That's why the boss had way more HP this time. Aleppo still killed it quicker. And I have to say, Aleppo just got hit on the last boss with a Dark Priest card, which usually ends the game, but you can cleanse your Twilight Ranger if you're smart enough and quick enough. And he did that very, very well. So
Okay.
Otherwise, he would have lost the game just right there.
That is, wow, okay, that is... See, Mike, this is why we have you here today with me, because you know exactly what's going on, and your insight is so valuable to me and all of us here, actually. So this is really, really cool. The waves are also going faster and faster, so it gets more and more exciting as we go. Let's kind of see how the next Phantom is going to turn out being.
Definitely, yeah. The additional stacks of First really come in clutch right now, because he nearly has 300, while Aleppo is stuck on 215 at the moment. And that's why First starts to do more and more damage. It also comes down to the ability, the mana ability of Twilight Ranger. You can press it 3 times, and you should always save it for... I usually press it 2 times for the Phantom to gain a ridiculous amount of damage, and 1 time if there is a boss that is very dangerous.
So we saw that Aleppo pressed the Necromant's ability after the Phantom, so while the bosses were on the path line. Is that also a valid strategy in games like that? Could that potentially help?
Yeah, if you're not afraid of the Phantom, or if you're not afraid to kill the bosses in general, because you do enough damage, then you can do that if there is a very dangerous boss. For example, now that there is what is it called? The ninja boss that shoots one way away.
Ooh, look at
locked.
the damage difference.
Nice.
Look at that damage difference. That is, oof.
That was crazy, but also Necrolock once again. He first hit the Necro ability onto the main damage dealer.
So, do you think this game is going to be a GG for Aleppo? No.
This is basically over. Yeah.
Yep, there we go. So Aleppo wins and takes away the first game. Congratulations to Aleppo on winning map number 1. We can take a look at the stats here. Things were definitely getting stressful for both our players. You can see their faces. They were very, very much concentrated. So that's Aleppo taking game number 1. Congratulations to him.
GG, guys. Both very well played. What was weird to me was how quick the bosses died, because it first had so much more damage than on the Phantom than Aleppo, but Aleppo's boss insta-died. I need to rewatch this, because this was astounding what was going on there.
Oh, that was good. My palms are sweaty. I was like a little bit on the calmer side on the first couple of waves, you know, but the more like on the later waves, I was watching and we were like, oof, palms were
sweating. Yeah. I'm not even playing, and it's the same for me. Wow.
Palms are sweaty. So how did the game go? Do you think Fairs lost because there was some mistakes that Fairs did, or was it just the power of random and Fairs just got unlucky there?
I think it just got unlucky. To be honest, I think First played this one better, but he still lost. He was just very unlucky with the Necro and some other stuff. He had more stacks on Kobold and Twilight Ranger, and it must have fumbled with the Mon ability or something else. But
all right.
It goes to First. In skill-wise, it goes to First, this one. But yeah, sometimes RNG is a very important factor, and sometimes it's against you, and there's nothing you can do.
All right, so do you think they're going to play the same deck in match number 2?
Definitely, it is the best deck in the game. I could also imagine they play Meteor. Meteor is extremely strong as well, but specifically on that matchup, if you play Meteor against Twilight Ranger, it's kind of a counter, and Meteor doesn't stand a chance. So I think they will go for that deck again.
All right. So basically, it's not just random, right? It's skill and also random when we go into those matches, or in your opinion of like how things can go?
Skill is a very important factor, especially if you have like a dev build like this, so you have the exact same chances. And then skill, if both play perfect, then it really comes down to luck a little bit. But it's mainly Necro, because you lock down 5 fields, and Necro is it's really just they have an RNG win fight button a little bit. So yeah, it is an important factor here.
Speaking of Necro, sorry for interrupting you, by the way.
Sure,
finish your sentence. Finish your sentence, and then I'm going. Okay. So speaking of Necro recently got a rework, right? So what do you think about the rework? Did it make Necro rise from the dead? That's my favorite joke. I'm sorry.
Nice. I love it. Makes sense with Necro, especially. That was a good one. Yes, it definitely rose from the dead. It was dead for quite some, an undead for quite a while, but he rose again. And I really love the rework in matters of just boosting 1 unit, because there is several different heroes. They boost 5 tiles like Zeus. There is a Fortuna that is very good with 7+ units. So there was always a hero missing that is good for the single target, single unit damage dealers. So yeah, I really like Necro. The only thing I would change a little bit is the 5 tiles that get locked. I think that's a little bit overpowered, to be honest.
Would you reduce them to maybe 4?
4 or even 3. Because right now, or at least, because you can lock down on demand on Phantom, for example, and if you do that, it's so hard to counter this, because even against Twins, which is another meta unit right now, if you shut down the 5 highest tier 7 Twins, for example, they do 0 damage to the Phantom and just straight up lose the game sometimes. So yeah, I think it's a little bit overpowered.
Oh, okay. I'm a little bit biased towards like all of the heroes, and but thank you for the insight, Mike. Really, that also like I'm gonna repeat myself a lot. I'm happy that you're here with me today. Meanwhile, we've moved on to match number 2. So, just a reminder for those who might have just joined us, we are playing the tournament in the format of best of 3. So, the content creator who scores 2 wins basically takes away the win, takes away the crown, and takes away the status of the strongest, most skillful content creator of 2025. Look at Fez, by the way. How can you decipher that? Does he say? He says everything's gonna be fine, guys, right?
Absolutely, yeah. He looks like a very sympathetic guy. I just like him. Not only because of his cat, but he just looks very based. I like that a lot.
Yes, but at the same time, Aleppo is like fully concentrated on the game. I'm gonna call it the sweat mode. Palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti. This is happening. All right, Mike, what we haven't talked about, what I haven't asked you about since we're on the early waves for now, is the role of the witch in this deck. What is witch meant to do?
When Witch is boosting the damage by a lot. It's next to Kobold, the best damage amplifier in the game. Also one of the hardest to play, to be fair, because it amplifies the damage that from the units that are next to it. And every time you merge out the Witch, you'll get 1 additional stack. Aleppo right now has 4, Aleppo has 6, First has 4. And it caps at 30 stacks, and that's where you get the maximum damage for all the units that are next to the witch.
All right. So is there any other place for any other unit in this deck that could maybe amplify the strength or make it a little bit more interesting, powerful, unexpected, if you can say so?
I think the witch is definitely the main focus in regards of placement, and anything else. Well, the Kobold, I'm assuming they run the 3rd talent on the right side, which gives 3% additional damage to the whole board with every single tier. So what they should be doing is upgrading Twilight Ranger to tier 7, that's the first thing. Then you should be upgrading your Gunslinger or Witch to tier 7, preferably Gunslinger. And once you have all of these 3 units to tier 7, the only thing left to do, next to collecting more stacks of course, is to get a Kobold to tier 7 as well for the maximum boost.
All right, so we see one of the bosses with this one was it the slime? Who did we have as the bosses out there? The previous one.
Oh, I was looking at the board. Look at the board. So they don't matter the first couple of waves. They just vaporize anyway.
I'm also like trying. It's you and me, Mike. It's actually you and me. I'm also trying to like look at the board, and then I'm like, okay, who do I look at? Do I look at the lowest board? Do I look at the highest board? Also, to everyone, since both players are playing via the training mode, they are both sending an invite to one another. And the first game was Fez who was sending the invite, so that's why Aleppo was at the bottom. So now Aleppo was the one who sent the invite, so now Fez is at the bottom. So may that not confuse you, because the places have switched a little bit. In the previous round, Aleppo was the bottom field and Fez was the top field. Now the tables have turned. I'm so good with puns, Mike. It's
you're a genius, really. You're born for that.
It's always criminal out there. Okay, so what's happening in the game right now? Who do you say has the advantage at this point, or do they pretty much go head to head?
I once again have to give it to First. He has more Kobold stacks, he has more Twilight Ranger stacks. The Witch is the same tier. It doesn't really matter at this point of the game, though. The only advantage Aleppo right now has is the tier on the Gunslinger, but that just changed as well. Aleppo got downgraded, and First even got an upgrade. So right now, First is ahead.
All right. So
I love that.
so we may see tables actually turning with this one, but hey, let's take a look at how it's going to go. So we do see that Fez got higher boss health, but destroy them faster than Aleppo
Yes.
did.
Yes, the thing is, once again, he got hit by the Necro ability from Aleppo, so he didn't do a lot of damage at the bosses at first, but it was over when the bosses came out, so he did a ton of damage to the bosses immediately.
All right. Also, winning the Phantom in terms of the mana bonus, how much of a role does it play in the late game?
The what? Sorry?
Because we currently, when you destroy your bosses faster, you do get the bonus for the mana that you gain. And
The
we
mana
see,
bonus, yeah.
yep. So we see that Fers currently has the 24% bonus. How much of a role does it play for both players in the late game?
A big one. I think on that deck specifically, it's probably the least impactful, but even here, more mana means more stacks, like more kobolds, more quicker build up with the board. So yeah, it's definitely a gigantic advantage that you can build up over the course of a game. On some decks, it matters much more than on others. On this one, not too much, but it's definitely an advantage. As you can see.
Ooh, sorry, Mike. We just saw that Aleppo got hit, and Aleppo lost 2 of his hearts right now. So, woo, that's something that didn't happen. Sorry for interrupting you. It was just I didn't expect.
No, sorry.
I didn't expect that to happen, to be honest. So, ooh, Mike, continue what the mana does. So more mana means more stacks, right?
Exactly, yeah. And the quicker build up of the board. That's exactly why Aleppo is on the back foot here. That's what I said earlier, because he just built up his board quicker with more stacks. And yeah, he slowly but surely runs away with the game.
All right, so because Fers destroyed bosses quicker and built up the mana bonus, now Fers actually gets to have more mana and do things. Oh, let's see. The bosses have pretty much similar health there, but Fers seems to be destroying them much faster than Aleppo.
Yeah, it's not a huge advantage, but it's definitely an advantage. I think Aleppo can come back anytime, because he's just very, very good at the game, and yeah, but it really looks like Fers going to take the lead here.
We will see. Will Aleppo have a comeback? Oof, it's definitely, this game is even more stressful than the previous one, to be
Definitely, this is a nail biter. Wow, yeah.
This one goes even crazier, and I am just excited to see how things are going to go. Okay, let's see whose bosses are going to have more health, and it's look like Aleppo managed to score more damage to the Phantom. However, look at that. Okay.
Definitely have to rewatch this, because Fers perfectly locked down the Twilight Ranger of Aleppo just when the Phantom appeared, but Aleppo still did more boss damage, which shouldn't be possible, actually. This is kind of weird.
Why would it not? So basically you're saying that with their current boards right now, Aleppo shouldn't be the one making this much damage to the bosses.
No, because his main damage dealer got completely locked down, so he shouldn't do any damage, and he still did more damage than bosses. Maybe there was some graphic issue or whatever. But yeah, this was incredibly weird at this point. I realized this in my games as well. Sometimes my unit gets locked, but I still do insane damage. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, we do see. Okay. Aleppo was hoping that this was going to be the one that's going to take away hearts out of Fers, but
no.
That didn't happen. Okay. And we continue. We continue to wave 11. How many waves did we get to last time?
I was so focused on the game. I didn't see.
Same.
That was very good from Fers. You asked for the positioning earlier. It's also very important that you don't have a Twilight Ranger just straying around like Fers right now has on the top right corner. Because if this one gets shot away by the Necro ability, he will just lose the 4 stacks that are onto him.
Okay, I see that now. I kind of noticed that they were trying to get their Twilight Rangers to the corners Would that be a good strat? To kind of not have it lie there in the middle.
Absolutely. The reason is Monkey King. Monkey King just completely stuns your units, regardless if they have shield or not, and they're most safe in the corners of the game.
All right. So for now, we almost had a close one. Fers almost got losing 2 of his hearts right now, but managed to destroy the boss at the very last minute. Having Gorgon out there turning his units into stones definitely didn't help much to the process. We also see Fers being a little bit frustrated there with how the game is going, which I understand.
Me too. His witch just got hit twice, and that's the most important unit right now. That's so unlucky for Fers. Oh my god.
Oh, that is super unlucky. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's almost 500 billion versus 52 billion, which is very, very unlucky for Fers there. But let's see how many bosses his units managed to destroy. Especially Aleppo also sent the Necro's ability. Just now as well.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh no!
I just merged these 2 tier 5 gunslingers. Oh man, this is rough. Ay.
Can Fers recover from that?
Yeah, he still has a tier 4 gunslinger, but it's going to be much harder. To be fair, Aleppo has only a tier 5. So yeah, at this point I think they're equal.
Okay, but that was a very unlucky boss round for Fers, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. He just got back the shield, so he will be safe if the ninja boss targets his main Twilight Ranger, and he got locked down. Oh, that's very sad. But you see, they still do an incredible amount of damage, even though his...
Yep. The amount of damage that was done this time was at least not 50 billion, but at least, you know, kind of the same as Aleppo did. Now it's all about the speed of, like, which one of them manages to destroy their bosses faster.
Yeah, I think they're both good this wave.
Okay, Fers is good. Okay, Aleppo also managed to do that.
Dude, what a game.
Oh,
holy moly.
I'm so happy none of us are on camera right now, to be honest, because if people kind of saw my face at them right now, I don't think it would be a pretty picture, because I am just clutching my knees here, you know? I'm just...
Me too.
I'm just...
Oh, and first... he just got downgraded again. His Twilight Ranger got downgraded by a lucky Aleppo Necro merge. He's back to tier 7 now.
Okay. What? Oh no, what is going on here? Okay. Managed.
500 billion damage.
Oof, I am clutching to my arm brakes right now. If you see weird noises, that's probably my chair breaking because of like how tense this is. I think this one might be the one, right? Where we find out who the winner is.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh, Aleppo has a... Oh, let's go.
So
oh my god,
Fers
what a match.
Oh my god, congratulations to Fers. Fers did win. Oh, look at him celebrate.
Let's go.
Ooh, let's go. Okay, what a game. He did manage to steal it. Okay. He probably tells his viewers that everything is fine. He's telling that to the viewers. I'm fine, everyone. Oof. Wow, Mike.
What a game. Holy moly.
Wow.
He just won clutch because he had some more trappers at the end of the game. That was crazy. What a crazy game. Holy. That's a high peak Royale gameplay.
That was really good. Also, like how the tables were turning, how Fers was taking the lead in the beginning, and then how later, like mid-game, Aleppo was being very lucky with how things went out with the rank decrease on the Fers' board, with the boss that completely like flipped and like merged the units and whatnot. And then it was crazy. It was really crazy. It was really close.
Absolutely, forth and back and forth all match long. So he took the lead first, then Aleppo made a gigantic comeback, really well done. And in the end, it was a matter of milliseconds that led Fers to the victory.
Wow.
Crazy game from both players, really, really
Wow,
well.
bravo to both of them. If I was either Team Aleppo or Team Ferris, their viewers are probably watching us right now as well. I would probably be screaming and yelling because that game, that game was like, oh, that is insane, Mark. All right, so we're soon going to switch to the final battle. So the next game that is going to happen is going to determine which one of them is going to take away the most skillful creator status, because wow, as we can see, it's quite unpredictable, right?
Definitely. If both play perfect, it comes down to RNG. Yeah, a little bit at least.
But in your opinion, do they play perfect? Do they play well?
They played close to perfect, yeah. I'd see one or two mistakes, but on a game that is so fast-paced over 10-15 minutes, that's normal. So.
All right. So here we are, everyone. We are back to the game. Aleppo is now at the bottom. Fers is now at the top. So if you're cheering for your favorite creator, the tables have turned once again. The decks remain to be the same. That's the showdown. That's how it goes. Both of the creators are looking extremely tense because this match is going to determine which one of them takes away the win and which one gets to be second. Though it kind of hurts me to say second. I really cannot say some of them as first as some of them as second, because both are showing peak Rush Royale gameplay right now and both are showing peak Rush Royale skills. So I think in my books personally, no matter of the outcome of this game, both of them are going to be the winners in my heart for sure. Mike, what do you say?
I absolutely agree. I mean, being second best player is also definitely an achievement. So it's not like it's nothing or anything. So yeah, those two are absolute peak player. I mean, I know Aleppo since forever. He's an incredible player with many different decks. Yeah, there is a lot of one-trick ponies that just play one deck over and over and over again. They get to be pretty good at some point with this one deck. But players like Aleppo, they can play basically everything. And I think First is just like that as well.
I think Fers is also just like that too. And if somebody would want to get on the same level in Rush Royale, Mike, what would you recommend? How can someone like train to become as good as both of those players are?
You need time. Practice makes good players. It's the same in every game, basically, or like in every task in life. Practice is key. And yeah, just watch some of the best players in the world. Check out some streamers that do educational content, and yeah, and get their tips, practice them, and try to get better.
I'm also going to give a shout out to yourself as well, because, you know, when we're talking about the content creators who show amazing skill and show a lot of like various gameplay, you're one of them. All right. You are also
Thanks.
one of our very top. So come on. I know you're not going to advertise yourself, but I'm going to use this moment to say, of course, if you are not following Aleppo First and my amazing co-host and commentator today, Godlike Mike, please do so right now. Don't waste a single moment and give everyone a follow. Mike, we do see, I also see that Aleppo didn't quite fill his table yet. Is there a reason for that? Because on Thursday's table, there's pretty much units, but for Aleppo, I do see some of the gaps out there and it's already wave 3. How critical is that?
I think that's one of his strengths, but also can be a weakness. He merges just extremely quickly. He takes every opportunity to merge. I don't think it's very critical in the first wave because the bosses won't hit regardless of what happens now. So it's not a big problem wave 1.
All right. So how important is it to be able to merge fast in Rush Royale? Well, specifically in this deck. I mean, if they're playing this deck, it kind of only feels logical to be talking about it.
In this deck, it's not the most important thing. It's important with Meteor, for example, like proper merge deck. This is a build-up deck, so it's not really as important. I think in general, doing smart merges is way more important than doing quick merges. I mean, perfect if you can do fast. That would make you the best player in the world, I guess. But yeah, doing smart merges for the mana economy is way more important than quickness.
All right. So be smart. Having the fastest fingers on the Wild West is important, but also being smart about everything. Oh, why did Aleppo make such a face? Was there a mistake on his part?
No, I don't see anything. He's just struggling with mana. I think he would love to play faster, but you can't play faster if you don't have mana. I think that's the one thing. But yeah, they're both playing very well. Maybe I missed that he merged out something Twilight Ranger and lost some stacks, but yeah, I'm really jumping from one player to the other, so sometimes I just miss when I watch first, I miss what Aleppo does and the opposite way around.
That is fine, Mike. That is okay. I believe our viewers, well, can forgive us. We are all sharing the same level of excitement here tonight. Also, if you are here watching us, whether you're watching on Twitch, on YouTube, we're extremely happy to have you here. Thank you for joining the Creators Tournament. For our viewers on Twitch, just a quick Twitch Drops placement. The Twitch Drops is enabled. Watch us for an hour to earn a Twitch Drop frame. While the match is going on, we are finishing up on wave number 5. The bosses are about to come out. So far, we see pretty much the same level of health, the same level of damage. I say that, and then, of course, there's a difference now. So, yeah. Aleppo is doing more damage at the moment.
Oh my god, yeah.
What has happened?
The boss just merged out 2 Twilight Rangers, and Aleppo wasn't quick enough this time to merge them out before the boss did, and it merged them like into the void. So he did lose out on, let's say, 15 stacks.
Ooh.
So it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely little happenings like this will definitely determine the game over time if this happens again.
All right. They're also going pretty on par. I see by the mana power up percentage that Aleppo's got 12% bonus and Ferris got 8% bonus, whereas in the previous game, we did see Ferris domination all the way to like wave 11, 12, with like 28% or so, which was also pretty unique, I'm gonna say. It was very, very different from what's going on right now. Let's see what happens now. Okay, they're going pretty much even at this point.
Yeah, true. This game, First is definitely not as far as ahead early on as he used to be. But he does have the power spike, the incredible power spike of 150 plus stacks onto his Twilight Ranger. Aleppo wasn't there, and he still did very similar damage. Now he just surpassed it. For those who don't know Twilight Ranger very well, it has a significant damage increase as soon as you reach 150 stacks, and now both players reach that. And yeah, it's going, it's pretty even, this game.
This game is pretty even. I'm also looking at the Kobold stacks, and Aleppo has a slight advantage, but not something critical, I would say. But stacks-wise, the Twilight Ranger stacks-wise, Ferris is ahead at the moment.
Yes.
Oh, as I said that, Aleppo got 200 stacks. All right. So Aleppo did score more damage, but in the previous round, Ferris did manage to destroy his bosses faster, which didn't happen this round, though.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's also about crits sometimes. Yeah, if you get the crit chance is 5%, so yeah, the crits do most of the damage, and sometimes you just hit. You know how 5% is? It can happen never, or it can happen 3 times in a row. That's the beauty of games in general, the RNG factor that really comes in clutch sometimes. And yeah, so it's even for both, but sometimes you just get a little bit more lucky and destroy a boss That's why you have 3 lives and not only 1, so you can make up for a little bit of RNG sometimes.
Yep, definitely. All right. Ooh, okay. We're seeing right now that Fairs did not do good at getting damage to the Phantom. However, he still manages to destroy his bosses, no problem there, I think. I'm saying that, but no. Okay, I should not say things faster than they happen. But I
No,
think
yeah, but
Fairs
he's
will
very
be
smart
fine.
here. Yeah, I think he will be fine. And worst case, he can just merge out the 2 tier 2s that he has on his board. He should be doing that actually now.
He did not.
He's taking the hit. Why didn't they do it? Okay.
So, what was okay? So this is the mistake that you kind of see. So, what would you do if you were Fairs right now? What could save the situation?
He has 2 tier 2s with stacks on them, and if he merges those 2 out, he should have moved it with Gunslinger next to his main dude and then merge it out, and this would give him a cleanse. And the reason why I didn't do any damage was because of the virus. And just at the moment where he was about to lose, he could have merged it and completely get rid of the virus debuff, and yeah, saved this boss.
All right. So by that, do you think that would help? I think it would, right? Because you were saying that Fairs did have enough time. The boss was moving pretty slowly, but maybe, let's also not judge our content creators here because everybody's. I think they're equally as nervous as we are.
Yes, absolutely. First of all, it's very, very tough. It's so much easier to watch a match than to play it yourself and to see all the possibilities. And second of all, he might did that calculated because he was afraid that if he does the cleansing part, that he gets hit by the virus when the virus dies and starts into the next wave with the debuff, and that would have been fatal as well. So it's just a matter of decision making, and I think, yeah, he took the safe route. He rather took 1 hit and be safe in the next route than to cleanse it and not take a hit. So I can absolutely follow his decision making, so it's definitely also a good way what he did.
All right, sometimes they say you need to lose a battle in order to win the war.
Exactly.
Let's see if this is going to happen here in case of Fairs right now. We see that both of them are managing, or are they not managing? Let me see. Okay, will that be a comeback? And that's a comeback. That's a comeback from the Fairs' side. All right. So now both of them only have 1 heart. And we will see. Both of them have equal amount of mana bonus. We are on wave 11. That's where things get heated. That's where things got heated the last time as well. Both of them are looking extremely concentrated on the game. This is the game that's going to determine which one of them gets to be the winner, which one of them gets to take the first place and the status of the most skillful one. So I can only imagine how nervous and excited they are right now.
Me too. This is a crazy game. They need so much focus. And it really comes down to micro mistakes that somebody does. Both deserve it. Both played incredibly well.
What is happening here? So Aleppo did manage to destroy his bosses already. Fairs struggled a little bit, but in the end had no trouble. That's what matters. Okay, we have 25 seconds to go. Okay, before the next wave of bosses. Let's see how things are going to play out.
Yes. I'm just so excited. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I'm just watching those two. They play an incredible game.
It's all right. Sometimes people, us, even as the commentators, even as the hosts of this game, we're watching this live together with all of you. This is happening live right now. You can see the players as well. This is not a pre-recorded thing. This is why we are just on the edge of our seats, cheering for our creators and see which one of them gets to be the winner, which one of them gets to take away the first place. So Aleppo...
Oh no, the game is over. The game is over. Oh my god. Aleppo would have gotten turned by the Bedlam with his main Twilight Ranger, but he had a shield and First didn't have a shield, and the same happened to him. GG. Oh my
Oh
god,
my
what a
god,
clutch
what a
ending. Jesus
game.
Christ.
Oh wow. Well, there we go. Wow. Well, we see that Fairs got a little bit disappointed there by the outcome, but Fairs played really well. He's showing to all of his followers that probably thank you for the support. Whew.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god.
Wow. What a those games were crazy, Mike, weren't they?
Definitely. That's peak Royale gameplay. I mean, they played so well. Little to no mistakes at all. It's yeah,
Wow.
tough.
That was tough, but I really hope that our creators had fun playing it and competing against each other, because having an opponent equally as strong and as skillful as you is also definitely enjoyable.
Yeah, this is what I love about this game the most, like the skillful, sweaty hands style matches, where it's really, you have to lock in and play your soul out and really try your best to win. This is what makes this game really cool and exciting.
Congratulations to our champion, to Aleppo. Let's take a look at the creator card once more. This is the champion of the EU bracket. Aleppo fought fiercely both in the qualification rounds. I'm sure many of you have watched that, and here today in the final with us. The games were really tight. They were fighting against each other, and it's a worthy win. Really, it's a worthy win. So maybe the superpower played off. Maybe the phenomenal stress resistance is something that ensured that Aleppo did get to be the champion today. Congratulations to Aleppo. Congratulations to Fairs as well. Even though Fairs takes the second place, there is still a reward for Fairs as well too. Both played really well. We really did enjoy those games. Mike, I think we...
Yeah, I could just underline what you said. They both played phenomenal. Both would have deserved the victory. Aleppo took it in the end. Yeah, that was just phenomenal from both players. Congratulations to Aleppo. Really well played. And First doesn't need to be too sad. He also gets to be second best out of, I don't know, 1 million players. No, I can't create a tournament, but you know what I mean. Is a really an achievement. Congrats to both of you.
Congratulations. Now, me and Mike, we definitely need to catch our breath a little bit because, we really do need to calm down, not come out. No, we're not coming out. You're not going to get rid of us just yet. Calm out, peace. Bro, just calm out. We definitely need to chill a little bit and calm down a bit and catch our breath. And we say that you do the same. We're going to take a quick break, but we will be right back after that quick break. Don't go anywhere because the second final is about to happen now with the NA bracket with Sky the Raccoon facing Matty the Giant. We're excited to see who gets to be the champion there. So please stay tuned. If you were glued to your screens, get some water, stay hydrated, go to the bathroom quickly, get those snacks, put on your raccoon suits if you're if you're Team Sky the Raccoon, put on your giant, costumes if you're Team Matty the Giant. We will see you guys very soon. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. I hope everybody got their sip of water. I hope you guys got refreshments. This has been an exciting Creators Tournament Great Final so far, and we are done with the half of it, and we are now moving on to the NA bracket. But Mike, let's remind people about the rules of the Grand Final.
Of course. The rules of the Grand Final, it is a deathmatch for a best of 3. So there will be 3 matches unless somebody wins 2 instantly, then he will be determined the winner. They're both playing on a special account where they have everything maxed, and they just play their best deck and try to beat each other.
Beat each other. It's hard for us to talk. Don't judge us. Things have been heating up here in the past hour. We are going to see how the games are going to be this time. The winner goes away with 2,000 platinum, 3,500 essence, 1,000 celestial shards, and 150 hammers, whereas the second place takes away 1,000 platinum, 2,000 essence, 500 celestial shards. So the rewards that are worthy for both the competitors, the winner and the second place, of course.
Absolutely. It's quite a bit of money, actually, and I'm especially a little bit jealous about the 1,000 celestial shards, because that's really the end game resource that everybody wants to upgrade their or reincarnate their units. So it's definitely a nice prize pool.
All right. Also, if you're watching us on Twitch right now, there is a very special Twitch drop happening. You have to watch us for an hour to earn a very special, unique, exclusive avatar. That's a streamer dog. I cannot wink, Mike, by the way. Did you know that? Or I would cosplay the duck, but the duck does the peace sign and then a cute little wink, but I'm not going to do it because I cannot wink for the life of me.
Well, you can do a ton of other things, and I can only wink with my left eye. I can't do it with my right eye, so it's not much better.
You at least can do that. But anyway, let's stop talking about our winking abilities or disabilities, speaking about me, and let's take a look at our finalists in the NA bracket. The first finalist is Sky the Raccoon, the favorite of many. I've heard, Mike, that there is quite the raccoon cult going on.
Absolutely. First of all, I had to laugh loud when I saw the picture, because I know Sky since a long time, and I've never seen him in a suit. So that's definitely some happening for me.
All right.
And
Sky is there in the picture, if we're talking about the picture, of course, dressed up beautifully, but also with Sky's spouse, a super loving partner, Sonic the Squirrel. Sky talked a lot about his partner, puts a lot of love, puts a lot of respect, and I honestly, I love to see that, Mike. I love seeing that. It adds the magic. You know, there's a little dryad does magic. This is how I feel.
Yeah, it's just perfectly inserted into the picture. It really fits well.
All right. Sky discovered the game via a perfectly timed ad. Heads up to Royale marketing team. If you guys are watching, well done. You did your job really well here. Favorite unit is Tesla, but I already knew that because we had Sky over on the interview, and Sky did mention that, actually.
I can imagine. He used to be a Tesla main player, and he was was the clan leader of one of the greatest clans back in the OG days. There was Alpha Omegas. It was a very successful clan. And so he's definitely an OG player. He plays since a very long time, and he used to be. It did take a little break, but back then he was a very feared opponent, and I think he obviously is now again. So excited to see this game.
Excited. Me too. Let's take a look at our finalist number 2. That's Maddie. Quite a different vibe here, I'm going to say, definitely. Maddie's been playing the game not for a very long time, since August 2024. I really was surprised to hear about Maddie's occupation. You know, that's kind of like, that sounds serious, Mike.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like he's the big animal in the job industry. That's impressive.
Will he be the big animal in the Rush Royale Creators Tournament?
Oof, I hope. He definitely is a big dude. If you look at his superpower, especially, he has size 16 feet. As I'm a European, I didn't know what exactly this means.
What is
but this
that
is
for us European people?
shoe size 47. I
40.
didn't even know make those shoes, but holy moly, this is just yeah.
Oh, that is wow. I am definitely impressed. Also, another shout out to Rush Royale marketing team because Matty also got lured to Rush Royale via a Facebook ad. Also, there's like a smiley facey that Matty put out there. But hey, we have 2 players who saw Rush Royale ads, then decided, hey, I'm gonna go play it, then said, okay, let's go and become a content creator, and now they're here.
That's how things turn out sometimes. Crazy how things turn
That is a butterfly effect, that's for sure. So, Mike, do you think both of them are going to play the same deck as Aleppo and Ferris played, or is it going to be something different? Are we going to see something else in these finals today?
I hope we see something else, but they should be playing those decks because they are literally just the best decks in the game right now.
But what if they want to get some excitement in there? Well, for example, Sky the Raccoon, he did say that his favorite unit is Tesla. Are we going to see some Tesla games from Sky tonight or not?
Hopefully. It's definitely, he's very experienced with the deck, so if it was a Tesla matchup, I'm sure Sky would get the win because he's an incredible Tesla player. But Tesla is just not in the meta right now, and yeah, I don't think he will stand a chance if he plays with Tesla against Twilight Ranger. But yeah, I'm really curious what they're going to play.
Me too, me too. We're going to jump into the match number 1 really, really soon. Our creators are getting ready. We're getting ready to watch the action. If you're cheering for Sky the Raccoon, let us know in chat. If you're cheering for Matty the Giant, let us know as well. But either way, both of the creators, they are already the winners because they are being here right now. They're competing in the tournament. So in our books, both of them are doing extremely well. While we're waiting for the game, yeah, Mike, we're just gonna chat there a little bit because we gotta have to for the game to start. It might take a little bit. So, how well do you know Matty the Giant? Because you said that you know Sky the Raccoon for quite a while.
Matty's a small creator. It's basically David versus Goliath here in regards of content creator games, but I rated him once and he rated me again on my streams, and he is such a wholesome person. He seems very down to earth, calm, really, really nice. So I think if we met real life, we would definitely be friends. He's a very, very cool dude, in my opinion.
All right. I think that both Matty the Giant and Sky the Raccoon, I think their energy, they're like quite, like they're matching each other. That's for sure. Their energies are going to, well, we'll see how good it's going to be in the game. We are now still waiting. Don't worry. We are waiting for the match to begin. While we are waiting, Mike, I'm going to ask you some of the questions because we did learn about our creators. But what is your favorite Rush Royale unit?
My favorite Rush Royale unit, Inquisitor. And since we're officially here, please give Inquisitor some more love in the future. I just love this unit.
This is your opportunity, Mike, to ask for basically, well, I don't want to say anything, but this was the opportunity. And thank you, everybody, for waiting. We are now in the game. Oh my God, look at Sky.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Sky's the goat.
I did not expect this to happen, but Sky did come prepared. Sky is there with the complete raccoon onesie. Wow. Okay.
I've never seen such a locked-in squirrel in my life before. Jesus Christ.
Matty the Giant is also there. The decks, Mike, they are not The Twilight Ranger decks. Let's take a look what Matty the Giant is playing. Matty is playing Trent, his favorite unit, by the way, because that's what he said, that he really loves the tree. Then there's Kobold and Gunslinger, of course, that's the meta. Then there is the Trapper. Then there is the Scrapper. Ah, interesting. Sky is just playing for the camera
Nice.
for us.
Yeah, he's born to entertain.
Born to entertain, that's for sure. On Sky, and also Matty is playing with Zeus. And Sky, on the other hand, we're seeing Robot, we're seeing Witch, of course, Kobold and Gunslinger, and we're also seeing the Harley Quinn. Interesting choice, Mike. How can you comment both decks? Which one would you say can show better results in this game?
I'm voting for Robot here. Trian is very good late game. It's very slow to build up damage. So early on, he will not be doing a lot of damage. You will see it whenever the bosses appear, like the first 5 waves. I highly think that Sky will skyrocket the boss damage. But later in like mid-late game, Maddie can do a ton of damage with Treant. Because once he has those tier 4 Treants, he will definitely start to pump out some mad damage. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting match for sure.
All right, so let's take a look at each deck out there. So which robot talent is Sky playing right now?
Sky's playing the left side talent. The first left side talent where he can, whenever he merges a robot, he will get 1 stack. And he also can press the Mon ability to get an additional stack. And his goal will be to pump out all his stacks into 1 robot. Not only will it increase the damage by a significant amount, it will also upgrade the unit to tier 7. He does it very smartly. He put the Necro upgrade onto the Witch first, because the robot will naturally upgrade anyways by putting stacks into it. So yeah, great start from... or great strategy from Sky at this point.
All right. So Sky's point is to get as many stacks on the robot, also to get robot on as high a rank as possible. At the same time, he also benefits from the Witch being the higher rank as well too. And when it comes to Kobolds, the stat is pretty much the same. Get as many stacks as you can.
Exactly.
All right.
Yes.
Now let's take a look at the Trent deck. Kobold and Gunslinger is pretty okay. Also, we do see that Sky is doing much more damage at wave 3, but you said that that might change later on the later waves for Maddie.
Yes. The tough thing for Matt will be to keep up with the pace. If Sky plays it perfectly, then he will out-damage him so hard in the early waves that Matt probably can't even get into the game. If Matt doesn't play perfectly, he will not reach the end game. But if he reaches the end game, he can out-damage Sky. But it's a very tough matchup, in my opinion, for Matt.
So what is there for Matt to do? So what's Matt's current strategy? What is he trying to do with his strength?
He needs 1 tier 4 Treant as soon as possible, because everything past and below tier 4 doesn't do too much damage. That's why it just takes a very long time to actually get there. And the second thing he will want to do is to get 4 tier 4 Treants, because that's when the lost talent activates from Treant and the real damage comes in. So yeah, Matt just needs 4 Treants with tier 4 and then he's in the game.
All right, then he's in the game. But for that, he might need quite the time. And also the fact that Sky gets the mana bonus with all of those waves is, you know, it doesn't help him much, right? Because for Matt needs mana pretty much.
Exactly.
All right.
That's another tough thing. Both need mana. It's a very mana-intense deck because Sky really wants to get robot stacks to increase his damage, and Matt wants to do the same with Treant. So mana is a very important part here.
All right. Well, it's I'm honestly happy that we got different decks. I got to ask you all of those questions. That players
Me
also
too.
get to see, like, different gameplays and like how things can work out. This is going to be really quite curious to see if Matt makes it to like the late end game to truly unleash the power of Trent. But what I wanted to ask you about are the heroes. Since Sky is playing Necro and Medi is playing Zeus, by the way, in my brain, in my head, I'm a little bit dyslexic, I think. To me, they sometimes like the same. I sometimes can type the news text or whatever, or in communication, just I switch them in my brain. So we already know what Necroman does. What does Zeus do on the max level for players who maybe don't play Zeus often or don't face Zeus often?
Zeus is my favorite hero, by the way, and it offers 5 tiles, the one with the little lightning that you see on the bottom. And whenever he presses his ability, it has a chance that the unit that is on one of those fields will get an upgrade. For Treant, this means you get a free stack on your Treant whenever it triggers. So Zeus is incredibly good to level up the units and just keep a very high board. So at some point you have 5 tiles with tier 7 units on top of it if you play a normal deck. Or in his case, he will just reach the tier 4 Treants much quicker whenever he have them on a Zeus tile.
All right. Thank you, Mark. I'm learning a lot. Players are learning a lot. We all do. So we do see that Maddie does do damage to the Phantom, but not quite as much as Sky. The weight is currently, well, the favors in terms of the damage is still over for Sky. His robot is rank 7 already, or is it 6? Hard to tell for me here.
It's rank 7.
Okay.
Which robot? Yes, rank 7.
Robot, yep. So Robot is rank 7 with 37 stacks out there. For Maddie, how is Maddie doing with the trends?
Very good. He has 3 tier 4 now already, and he is just about to get his 4th. He has 3 stacks on his tier 3 there, and it's on a Zeus tile. Actually, a double tile, Amulet and Zeus. So you pay close attention to the tier 3 now, that is now tier 4.
Okay.
This one will do crazy damage because it is on a Zeus tile that has also an Amulet tile underneath it.
All right, but
And that's where, you get crazy damage.
all right, but did it work or did it not work because of the Necromance ability that just happened? Because Necromant kind of did affect, I think, most of Matty's strengths, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. True, it did, and that's why he's struggling to actually kill the bosses. I think one of the weaknesses on Matty's Treant deck is also the bosses that merges random units. In my case, it always seems to hit the Treants, and if it if it hits the Treants, then it's really, really tough because there's such a huge portion that just gets of damage that goes away.
There isn't much that you can control there, right? So I also
Yeah.
believe that Matty is using the Scrapper to also increase the ranks of his strengths, or is there like a different purpose there for the Scrapper to be used in the deck?
It's to increase the stacks of his units, like of his big treants. It's kind of worth to get to eat the units. For those who don't know, you need to eat 4 units to increase the stack. Okay, the game is over. This is, oh my god.
Oh, this was tough.
Oh my god.
This
That
was
very tough.
really tough. So you don't think that Matty is going to make it, right?
No, you definitely won't. This is over. He just got
Matty,
hit.
oh.
No, and also Sky just has everything on tier 7. The robot, the witch, and the gunslinger. And he was just about to get stronger and stronger. That's what I mean. Late game, Matty has a chance, but a good player like Sky won't let him to get to the late game.
All right. Okay. Well, congratulations to Sky the Raccoon for winning this first round. I was personally quite surprised by the various decks. Was Matty just unlucky, or was there like a skill issue or the deck issue?
Deck issue. Skill issue, definitely not. I think he played it perfectly. I'm not the greatest Treant player, but I know enough to say that Matty just played it better than I would. Definitely very, very skilled. But yeah, I think Robot is just much stronger than Treant in overall. So I think definitely deck issue.
Okay, so what we're going to see right now in this game, Maddie was the one who was inviting for the training. So Sky obviously saw Maddie's deck, but now tables are going to turn. So now Sky is going to be the one who invites Maddie to the game. So Maddie is going to see the deck. So Mike, do you think there's going to be a different deck choice for Maddie? Are they going to switch it up?
I hope. If he plays Treant, yeah, he's not gonna have fun. I can tell you this much. Just play something else than Treant, man.
What would you recommend for Medi to play apart from maybe the Twilight Ranger? So we know that the Twilight Ranger deck is like, yay, okay. Is there anything else that Medi can choose in case Sky gets to stay on the robot, in case Sky doesn't change his strategy?
Twins. If Matt plays the twins and Sky locks in the robot again, Matt will win the match. Pretty sure.
Okay. Well, do you think Sky will stay on the robot, or do you think Sky is going to pull the Tesla card? Honestly, if that happens, I'm gonna be like,
whoa. That would be so good. I really hope he pulls the Tesla card. He's 1-0 in ahead, so yeah, I hope he's playing his gimmick deck and takes Tesla. That would be amazing.
That would be really, really cool. So,
and honestly, Tesla versus Treant, I think Matt would have a very good chance to beat him.
Maybe that is something that is going to happen. I also wonder if they're like listening to us right now and they're like, okay, yes, okay. And then they're like quickly like changing their decks and they're like doing whatever. I think based...
I just want to say.
Okay. And, we actually do get to see the same... Mike, I'm surprised.
No, me too. I think Matty is just a super tough Treant player. He's just so good with Treant that he hopes that he can win the game with it. But honestly, the matchup is just not fair because the robot is the best, probably the best early game unit in the game. It does such a ridiculous amount of damage right from the start, and it falls off late game pretty hard. And for Treant, it's the exact opposite. So it's not a very good matchup for Maddie here.
Okay, well, then I'm kind of sad that Sky didn't pull off the Tesla card, honestly. I think that would make all of us, like, really excited here.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of, like, see the Tesla game in the final. But, you know, you kind of say that it is possible, technically, for Maddie. Also, maybe, if Sky gets unlucky. Because Sky was very lucky with how he built his robot. In the beginning of the previous game. We're currently on wave 2. And which one of them is doing better? Sky's robot isn't quite there just yet.
Yes.
Because we do see Matt doing way more damage. Or maybe Sky is just letting him win. I don't know what's going on there. Look at his sly smile out there.
Yeah. It's the second thing you've said. Robot... The way he plays, Robot can go from 0 to 1 million damage like from in just a few clicks by he didn't put any stacks into any robots, and Robot doesn't do anything without stacks. So yeah, at some point he will just put his 12 stacks now into a robot. Now he does it, and you will see it on the next wave already, on the next boss.
Oh my god, look at him! Look at his smile! Oh my god, his robot went from 0. Oh boy!
Yeah, just check out the next phantom damage, and you know.
Oh boy, the smile on his face said it all. The way he was like pressing those robots up, I was like, okay, he knows exactly what he's doing. But Mike, can something happen in the game that that particular robot gets to be destroyed?
I would love to say yes, but it's so hard. I mean, Maddie plays his heart out, and he's doing such a fantastic job, man. Oh, for real, it's he's so quick with the setup on Treant. That's impressive. I need to get some Treant lessons with Matty. He's doing so well. But yeah, the match is not in his favor.
All
And
right.
also,
But
yeah.
I mean, when we talk about it, when we talk about people being skillful, Maddie is a very, very skillful trend player, right?
Yes.
So there's definitely still something to learn. And I mean, if I was there on Maddie's place playing trend, I would not be doing even like the 10th of the fraction of how well he does at the moment.
Me neither. I mean, I'm
Okay.
okay with Trent. I'm really not the worst, but there is giant levels between me and Matty the Giant. So
All right. Could Maddie possibly take a different hero that could like help him out get more damage on the Phantom, or is Zeus pretty much the best choice that he's got with the Trent?
against Robot, definitely the best choice. Fortuna is better if you get an even longer game, but the build-up is even slower. And if you run into Fortuna Treant against Robot, you basically insta-lost. So I think he's running the right deck for this encounter here.
Okay, but in the previous Phantom that we've just seen, Maddie did quite some good damage out there to the Phantom, but I'm also not sure if Sky was using the Necromant ability, by the way. I did not catch if he pressed it or not, to be fair.
I think he forgot to switch the... I didn't see it either, but I think he forgot to switch the Necromancer to the Robot.
Ah, okay. I got it.
Yeah, because let's see if he does it. He switches tier 7 now, so now he switched to the Robot, his Necromancer ability.
Yep.
And yeah, let's see how it looks now.
Let's see how it looks now, because like in the previous one, it was pretty okay. So he's not using the Necromancer ability now. Why? Like,
I think he's too nervous. He should have definitely used it. There is no strategical reason not to do it here.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. We can understand that. Both of the creators, they're doing that live. They're also on camera. They know the world is watching. They know that their wins are going to be discussed. Their mistakes might potentially be discussed, but don't be too cruel, okay? You cannot learn unless you make mistakes. This is how the world works.
Absolutely. And Sky is an entertainer, and maybe he wanted to the game to last longer. And
so that we get to stare at his hoodie, at his onesie for a longer time.
maybe, but he will regret it, because Matty, once he gets his treants rolling, and he just started to get them rolling, he will do a ton of damage. So.
But look, Sky did press the Necromance ability right now, and the damage is already like there. But if he didn't, I wonder. Though Maddie is doing good. Maddie is doing some good damage. They've made it to wave 7.
Absolutely, yeah. And he just locked down many of his tier 4 treants, which made Matty do way less damage than he would be doing if they did actual damage. So, yeah, if he forgets Necro one more time in the later waves, then, yeah, Matty can absolutely win the game out of this. So, yeah, starting to get excited.
All right, there is a possibility. Let's see. Though, if we judge by the reactions, Maddie is... He's locked. He's there. Yeah. He's looking. I'm not even sure he's blinking, to be honest. Okay, there was a blink. Okay.
Yeah, he just did.
Okay, thank goodness. But Sky has the time to, like, you know, joke around, have fun, entertain, you know, showcase the onesie. But the damage difference is there. We see that. We see that now by the later waves.
Yeah.
Though Maddie... Was wave 7 the one that cost Maddie the win in the previous one?
I think around this, yeah, I think so.
But I think
he did play way better this time, even quicker than in the first round. So really impressive treant gameplay, in my opinion.
I think Maddie is doing good. Maddie was we even see more trends on Maddie's board this time around.
Yeah.
So he was definitely luckier. I also think that Sky had way more stacks on a robot the last round.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yes, he did.
Once again, we've been proven that the similar decks by the similar players can play out completely different in like different games and like different scenarios. Like nothing is the same, truly. A lot is at stake here. Okay,
Oof.
let's see. Oof.
Okay, he just locked down one tier 4, so then, yeah, but yeah, the damage is so far off.
If he can destroy the bosses, that is okay. But can there be a situation where he can score damage that Sky will not be able to?
Yes, in the later game, because Robot falls off hard, starting from 40 stacks, while Treant just gets better and better over time. But yeah, he just got merged out on one Treant, one very important damage source. So
That's why the reaction, right? There was a
yeah,
deep
exactly.
regret. Yep.
Yeah. Now this is yeah, this is if there is another miracle on next boss, like Bedlam turns around his robot, which is currently protected by a shield. I mean, then the game would be over. But yeah, if it's not a miracle like this, yeah, Matt is not gonna have a fun time with it. With this.
All right, let's see how it goes. I'm cheering, like, I'm not supposed to pick favorites here. I'm not supposed to, like, pick the sides, but I'm also kind of cheering for Matt because I want him to, like, prove that the Trent can do it, like, so bad that
Me
it's
too.
crazy. But I think this is it. I think this is GG for...
Yeah,
I think
the bad
this
luck
is...
with the Bedlam just happened to Matty. He turned 2 of his tier 4 treants, and yeah, it's just so vulnerable to any kind of bosses' abilities. So yeah, that's really tough. GG, Matty, though.
GG, Maddie, though.
Well
GG,
played.
Maddie. Well done. Well done. So, Sky the Raccoon takes the 2 out of 3. Sky is our winner. Sky is our champion in the NA bracket. Well done, Sky. I think we were cheering for Maddie big time. Maddie and the Trent. I think kind of, you know how they say, that the dog resembles the owner.
Yeah.
In a way, I think Trent, Kaina, and Matty, I feel like they have like the same energy, you know, this kind, sort of giant. I don't want to say tree because I don't want to be rude to Matty.
No,
But you know, the
I
energy
get what
matches.
you mean, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, true. And
yes.
he, not only the energy, also the synergy. He was incredible with this deck, and yeah, I agree. He's a very tree. He's a tree of a man, let's say it this way. Very, very big guy,
that.
and yeah, he's incredible. Maddie, I'll call you for some treant lessons.
Maddie, you were phenomenal with Trent. The matchup with the robot was just stronger, basically. I really wish Maddie did go for a different deck, but if Trent is what Maddie is quite comfortable and quite confident with, of course I can also understand the choice. And possibly Maddie could have proven us, okay, this can be done. But Sky also knew what he was doing with the robot. Like that play when he was like not putting the stacks on the robot in the first couple of waves, and then was just like, okay, I got bored now. He was literally just like spamming that one. He was just like, okay, let's go. But still, Maddie did really good. To be able to play a certain unit on that high level, that's skillful, also takes a lot of time. That's for sure.
Definitely, yes.
Yes. We congratulate Sky. I'm quite excited to say that we're going to have Sky on the interview here. We're going to get to ask Sky a couple of questions. Mike, basically, while we're waiting for Sky to tune into us, the energy. The 2 finals were completely different. We got the first one, which was like same meta deck, right? Going head to head, just kind of everybody was sweating out. The second final was we had different decks. It was a little bit more of like, I don't want to say relaxed because Maddie was also locked in, and I'm pretty sure Sky was as well. Both of them, yes. But the energy wise, you as a content creator, you as a viewer, like what would you say? I'm trying to say like which one was like better, like when it comes to you, but what is your opinion on like this sort of games? Because obviously those games, they do happen in Rush Royale, just like final number 1 and just like final number 2. So what is your opinion on those 2 finals and how they went?
It was very different. At the first final between Aleppo and Furs, it was just a like super meta deck. They both played close to perfect. They're super locked in, a super sweaty gameplay. This is like the absolute. This is what Royale looks at, the absolute peak with min-maxing everything. And I think, as you just said earlier, the match between Sky and Matty was just a little bit more relaxed, with different decks, not this try-hard super meta stuff. So from skillful style, the first one was way better, to be honest. But the second match was at least was more entertaining, and also cool to see two different decks with its strengths and weaknesses. And to watch, it was more pleasurable the second time. But yeah, skillfulness, the first one was better.
Yep. Also, from the point of view of the player and me being out there as well, watching and commentating the thing, the first one, I couldn't even like catch a breath because
No.
it was like I feel like if you blink, you miss something, and you miss something important that's like determining how the game is going to go. On the second one, like we had time, we had time to kind of like laugh, analyze, kind of like whatnot. And let's ask Sky, by the way. Let's ask Sky how Sky felt playing the games, and let's have the interview with the winner.
Sounds great.
Sky, hello, can you hear us?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Yo, Sky, I did.
We're doing phenomenal. Sky, first of all, what an epic onesie that you have. We really did love it.
I always
Yeah,
gotta pull it out for
custom.
the special occasions.
Congratulations, Sky. Congratulations on winning. You get to be the strongest in the NA bracket. How did it feel playing those games? How nervous were you on the scale from 0 to 10?
I was pretty nervous. A lot on the line. Maddie's a really good player, and it's like Mike said, if Tree can get there to the late game, it is very strong.
Did you hear us? Were you watching the stream when you were playing?
Yes, yeah. One comment, Mike, you said that if he played Twins, that would have been a automatic win, and I would very much care to show you that is not true one of these days.
All right. Yeah, we can have a match against each other later.
All right, when you do have the matchup, call us. Okay, call us. Broadcast it. We're going to show up and we're going to see, okay, which one of them. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
No, I totally agree. Necro is the meta right now, but definitely with Twilight Ranger this week. And it kind of counters Twins as well, because Twins is very vulnerable to downgrades. And therefore, it's really hard to play against Necro. But Robot, I'm not sure, man. I'm hyped to try.
Sky, I have the question for you. In a couple of those rounds, you didn't press the Necromancer ability. Was that by mistake or was that on purpose?
In the second game, I did kind of argue with myself if I should hold back on the ability to kind of allow that tree to build up that little bit. But you guys kept ripping on me for doing it, so.
Nice. That's very nice of you, man. That's awesome. And yeah, the second game was much more exciting, and he really got into the games. He had 5 tier 4 treants, and he did very, very well. And yeah, but you still took the win, so congrats, man. That was really, really good.
And Sky, also, sorry for interrupting this. Why didn't you pull out the Tesla card?
I was just about to say, you know what? The second you guys said it, I kind of shook my head and was like, I should have. I thought about it, and I don't actually have an answer for why I didn't.
It's okay. Yeah. Sorry, Mike, go ahead. We're all talking 3 at the same time. You get 3 content creators in the same space, and this is what happens. Okay, Mike, let's go.
Yeah, Tesla also needs some time to ramp up, because only tier 7 Teslas with 8 stacks do crazy damage. And I assume you would have played Professor, because you also need to stack up the Professor. So against Treant especially, it would have been a phenomenal matchup, because they're both late game units. Matty plays a crazy Treant, and you play a crazy Tesla. I know it very well. I played against you many times on Tesla. So yeah, that would have been absolutely phenomenal match. But maybe next time would be cool.
Sky, is there anything you would like to say to your audience? What's the name of your raccoon cult thingy?
It was Walmart Cat who came up with it. And I woke up to the message and it killed me when I seen it. But Team Garbage Gobblers.
Team Garbage Gobblers. Did I say that right?
Garbage Gobblers, yeah.
Team
That was
Garbage
just
Gobblers. I
hilarious.
hope I don't get fired for saying that out loud on this stream. But well done, everyone. I'm really, really proud of every single one of you. You did phenomenal. This worked out really well. So, Sky, what would you like to say to Team Garbage Gobblers? And basically to people who have supported you, your partner, maybe. Take the stage, Sky. It's yours.
Thank you to everybody. I mean, the support that I received over the last few days of everybody telling me whether they can or can't make it to see the whole thing, part of the thing, or simply put, some people, working or busy. It's been phenomenal. It's really cool to see. And everyone's awesome.
You're awesome. You're awesome. You did really well. Thank you for participating in the finals. Congratulations once again on taking the first place. Maddie's not here with us, but Maddie, congratulations to you as well. You played really, really well. It was a loving game to see. Sky, thank you once again.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you
Great
guys for
finals,
having me.
to both of you. Congrats once again.
Okay, we are done with two of our grand finals. Aleppo took the win in the EU bracket. Sky the Raccoon took the win in the NA bracket. But Mike, we aren't done quite yet. I do have a couple of garbage gobblers up my sleeves. I'm just kidding.
Oh god. Oh.
I do have a couple of cards up my sleeves. Some of you know, creators definitely know. This year, Royale turned 5 years. Congratulations, Royale. Happy birthday. Big anniversary, 5 years of the game. We decided that there is something that's been missing. And that's the Creator Awards. We do have a phenomenal content creator program, and we have phenomenal creators who do deserve to be celebrated. So this year, we held the very first awards for the creators. And tonight, right this moment, Mike, together with you, we're going to announce the winners in all of the categories. Yay! So let's find out who the winners of the Creators Awards are. But first, let's take a look at the categories. So we had 6 categories this year. It's Community Choice, Hidden Gem, Heart of the Community, Best Growth Story, Rising Star, and of course, the best of them all, Creator of the Year. Now, some of you might think that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is in every single one of those chests, but that is not the case here because, well, we are avoiding that for the creators. The game is great, by the way, but I had to make the joke. Those who know, if you know, you know. Let's take a look at the winner of the first category, which was Heart of the Community. The winner, drum rolling, TU5 Horus. Congratulations on winning the Heart of the Community. Horus is known by so many of the content creators and the players. Horus is leading a group of clans. Horus is always there to help, whether it's a Rush Royale hint, whether that's anything game related, whether you are started as a content creator or want to become one, Horus is the one to go to. So, of course, well deserved. Mike, is there anything you want to say to Horus?
He's a very helpful guy, and I talk to him a lot as well. So yeah, it definitely deserves the Heart of the Community Award. Totally agree.
All right, let's move on to our next nomination. That is Best Growth Story category. The Best Growth Story category goes to not one, but two creators. That's Mihalic_Rush Royale and Icebox. To be fair, there are a lot of talented creators out there, and we couldn't pick between the two of them. The communities for each creator are different, the game specifics, the activities that they do. So we decided, why not award two of them? So both Mihalic and both Icebox, they're taking away their growth story. They did phenomenal this year. They built up their communities. Their communities do love them. So congratulations. Mike, anything you want to say?
Confirmed. Absolutely.
Yep. Let's move on to our next award, to our next category. That's Rising Star. The Rising Star of the year is Maddie the Giant. Look at that. Mike, I'm going to let you do the honors of talking about Maddie the Giant.
Absolutely deserved. I mean, the Rising, he is a very big guy, and not just from now. And yeah, I just loved his streams, the few times that I managed to get there. He's an amazing, wholesome person. So yeah, I just hope he grows even bigger and gets more fame and everything. Great guy. Absolutely deserved.
Thank you very much, Mike. If you guys are not following Maddie the Giant, please give Maddie the follow. You've seen him today. He's phenomenal with Trent. He's going to get even better next year. He's going to crush it for sure. Maddie, well done. We absolutely adore you and your streams. Mm-hmm. The next category is Hidden Gem. Who is that one creator who is hidden from your eyes, but you should definitely go and follow them? That's QuickSouls. Congratulations to QuickSouls. QuickSouls is the leader of the Turkish Rush Royale community. His community is quite active. QuickSouls is our regular within the top 10 when it comes to content creators wins in the random leagues. QuickSouls also showed phenomenal skill in the qualification rounds for the creators tournament. And QuickSouls community is very nice and welcoming to everyone. QuickSouls speaks not only Turkish but also English, so everybody is welcome to go and check out QuickSouls, because I think you're going to have a very good time. Mike, were you familiar with QuickSouls?
Yeah, he turned up on my streams quite a few times, and we had some great chats. He's also a very skilled player, and he knows a lot about the game, so definitely check out Mr. QuickSoul if you want to improve in the game.
All right. Our next category is going to be quite the special one. We had the vote between the community. The fight was extremely close and extremely strong. We had so many votes out there. It was pretty much, well, it wasn't a war, but people got very passionate. So the next category is community choice. Who did you vote for? Who gets to be your community choice? That's Aleppo. Well done to Aleppo. Congratulations. Aleppo's community absolutely crushed it with the votes. We also see that today Aleppo did take the first place in the creators tournament. So well deserved. The community definitely loves Aleppo. And we see that in this award. Mike, any words from you?
He has a big community. He plays the game a lot and since years. So yeah, it just makes sense that he took that title.
All right. And our last, but definitely not least, is the creator of the year. Who gets to be the creator of the year in Rush Royale? Let's find out. And the creator of the year is Mike.
Wait, what?
What? Mike, congratulations to you. You're a legend. You are. Can we get the crazy amount of love in chat, whether you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch right now, because I am talking to the creator of the year, Mike.
Wow. Oh my God.
Good. Let's look at your face, Mike. Congratulations. Bravo to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow, that's surprising. Thank you so much for the title to everybody, Rush Royale, to the community. You guys are awesome. Just love what I'm doing.
Mike
I'm
didn't.
speechless.
Mike didn't know. Everybody. Mike is here with me, but Mike had no idea that he's got the Creator of the Year. Mike, did you expect the award?
Definitely not, because I check the votes every now and then, and I was like, okay, no. I also didn't advertise it too hard. So yeah, that's very surprising. Thank you so much. Holy moly. I'm not allowed to swear, but I would say wow. Thank you, guys.
Mike, congratulations. You as a Creator of the Year, I'm going to say a couple of words. The communities all over the world, they go to you for your opinion. They adore your content. They take your words as a rule, as a canon, because in so many chats we did hear, but God like Mike said, and then they kind of say your opinion. So, you know, people do listen to you. People go to you for advice. You are here today with me commentating this event as well, which also speaks volumes. You've been phenomenal when it comes to creating content for Rush Royale and participating in the life of the community as well. So very well deserved, Mike. Well done. Truly the Creator of the Year. Congratulations once again. Is there anything
Thank
you would like to say to your community and to people watching?
I can't believe you voted for me. First of all, no, I really appreciate it. I love Royale. In my opinion, it's the best mobile game I've ever played. That's why I'm doing content for this game since more than 4 years. I know I had up and downs with the different updates, but in the end, I absolutely love the game. I play it every day, and if you need any tips, you're very welcome to text me or DM me. My DMs are open, so I'll try to help you out as good as I can with my knowledge. And once again, guys, thank you so much, and ladies, of course, for the votes. And I'm just happy to be with you guys and to continuously grow with you guys. And it's phenomenal.
Well done, Mike. Well done once again. Super, 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 super well done. Well, now you know the winners of the Creators Tournament. Now you know the winners of the Creators Award. To every content creator of Rush Royale who did not make it here today or did not make it to the awards, that doesn't mean that you don't do well. Obviously, if we could fit every single one of you in this stream, I personally would. Everybody is doing such a great work. You are growing, we see you, we notice you, we lurk at your streams, we stop by, the community definitely loves you. This is not the last Creator Awards, this is definitely not the last the Creators Tournament. Everybody has a chance. We saw how talented you are during the qualification rounds. We had a very hard time figuring out who gets to win in which category. The community did the same. It was such a tough thing to do because every single one of you is just doing super great. So this is from me to every single Rush Royale content creator. You were doing good. You were doing so well. Keep doing what you do, and you should be really, really proud of yourself. And we will see so many more of you in the events like this one when it happens next time. I think Mike can only agree.
I'm so hyped about it, the next one. So yeah, I know time passes by very quickly, but in my opinion, it could be already in December in 1 year. So we'll hopefully do this again.
Let's not rush the time. Let's not rush.
Let's not rush the
time. Okay, this is not quite it yet. The events for our creators for this year pretty much, over now. But the 5-year anniversary events for the community, they are still going on. For example, there is now going an ongoing art contest that you can participate in. Just a moment. There we go. Thank you super very much to our director. You can be as cute as that little mob and you can create your images. Please go to Rush Royale social media. You can do that by scanning the QR code when we go on the outro screen. And then you will see the rules for the competition. You have time until December 15th to submit your art. The reward is really good. Trust me. It's really, 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 really good. So go ahead, do your art, submit it there. I'm going to personally also do it myself, just do like a little stick figure Rush Royale version in Paint, because this is the best of my ability to draw. I was also encouraging Mike to join, but I think Mike is just going to celebrate his Creator of the Year status till the end of the year, so he's not going to quite have the time for that.
No, I promised I will do it, so I will do it. I'm a horrible artist, and you will absolutely butcher me in the comments whenever I show anything, but I promised you, and I will do a stick figure or whatever I can.
Please.
Impress you.
Please do.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it. So let's see whose stick figure art is going to do really well. All right. So I think this is unfortunately it for today. Oof, Mike, we had a lot of fun, didn't we?
Definitely. What a crazy evening. That was amazing. I really liked it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you super much for being here with me. It would not be as much fun as it was without you being my co-host. Thank you to everyone for watching us today, whether you were watching on YouTube or Twitch. I really hope that you did enjoy. Thank you to our creators. Thank you to the whole Rush Royale team. Thank you to everyone who helped make this stream happen. If you're watching, you know who you are. You're all doing a phenomenal job. We love you. We hope to see you next time. Thank you. And goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.